Hello ladies and gentlemen, XF back here with another one of my videos, and this time, just as I've promised in my last two ones, I will be talking about the newest game from Zynga. This is Empires and Allies, and you probably have played it. If not, you should try it. It's really not that bad. And if you haven't played it, then this might be something new to you. Basically, what I would like to talk about in this video is the fact that there are a couple of new features in this game. Of course, the game itself is in its own Zynga tradition, a hoarding and city building game or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how to catalog it, as it is clearly not a full-fledged strategy game either. Alright, so the people from Zynga have always been making, real nice games like, for example, Farmville. Or lately they have done Cityville for the past half year. I think I don't remember exactly when Cityville started out. The main point is that there are a lot of really famous games from Zynga, and most of them are I think all of them are online, and it's all about socializing and having a little bit of fun on the side. Now they have taken this a bit farther this time, as Empires and Allies actually consists of more than just your usual Farmville or Cityville game types. It's not all about stacking up as much as possible items and cows and farms and building everything. That's not what we are interested right now. It's not that it is not with what we will be mostly be spending our time playing this game right here. Now basically this is the overall map. Now this is just an enemy that is given. Can't I zoom out anymore? Well, I guess I cannot, but anyway, as you can see, the map is pretty darn large. The only thing is the fact that there is a lot of water covering it, and it's got kind of this like nice posture, like with these four proximity islands around your main island where you begin. Let me just go ahead and go back to my own city, returning home. That's right. Yeah. Alright, so basically what they've did is go a step further in this process, and they have implemented strategy. Kind of like a strategy game in which you build your units and you can attack people, or you get attacked by people, and you can either I don't know, help people or just mind your business and stay neutral. There are lots of stuff implemented in this game. I will try to keep this review as short as possible, although this is the second time that I'm doing it, and every time the second time I've got a lot more ideas to talk about this time as well. Basically, the game has a pretty darn new graphical engine. As you can see, the animations are pretty darn nice, and I think that the overall resources needed by this game is actually inferior to the amount that Cityville or Farmville needed. Which is actually quite an improvement, because of the fact that it could be quite annoying to wait for 5 minutes till till all of the objects on your farm load up and such stuff. Now the main thing that I like about the graphics is that they keep it they keep it simple, they keep it nice and clean, just like in the other games, and the amount of details has improved in comparison to Farmville, at least Farmville for sure. The amount of details that are being done. Now also the units as they look aren't that bad either. As you can see, these are the type of units from the barracks level 2 that you can make. Alright, great. So I've talked about the graphics. So the graphics are just the normal thing. Now the second cool thing about games from Zynga is the fact that you can get in a race with other people, with your neighbors, and see who's got the more cows, see who's got the biggest sheep breeding pen, stuff like that. Now in this game you will be competing to see who is able to manage and build the biggest army possibly. There is also there is also always the possibility of you just staying neutral, as you can see. And I'd really like to cover this right after Pat because it's not that really important. You can always activate your world embassy, which will make you neutral for I think 18 hours each time you activate it. And basically you just have to, you know, pay attention that you don't not activate it or forget to activate it, and you will be okay. You will be able to play without fearing that you will be attacked. You can also attack, which is what I have done, and once you attack somebody, you see that this of course you can attack and be attacked by your neighbors. This is we're talking about the same game system, same social system that other previous games from Zynga envelop, which means that you will have to add people from your Facebook or otherwise just the game social groups. You will have to add them as your neighbors, and once they have agreed to be your neighbors, you will be able to attack them or be attacked, or you will be able to help them. Now, a nice thing that they have developed right here is the fact that you and this is quite helpful, so I give them a big plus on this one, is the fact that they have implemented small labels that appear on each of your and every single one of your neighbors, which is like, for example, the small thunder right here, or lightning, or I think it's lightning, of course. This means that you have 5 points of energy available to help this guy. So once you go to his city or farm, you will be able to help him, and in that matter you will be able to get either honor points, or if you do not help him and decide to invade, then you will get what's that called? Infamy points, exactly. Now, the honor points were known, I think, from the Cityville game, in which you could, you know, gain levels in your honor, and once you did gain levels in your honor as well, then you would be able to get a lot more new stuff and stuff, you know, you could help your neighbors more and stuff like that. I should be moving the screen around a bit because this might be getting a bit just too darn boring for you guys. Let me just go ahead and go to a friend of mine. As you could see, once you click the portrait of your neighbors, you will be shown a multitude of possibilities of options for you to click on. Of course, I have the 5. Now it's just 4 because I actually clicked on one. Of course, as you could have seen, I had the 5 points of energy, and this is the honor points that I've got. I'm currently level 14, and I need this amount of energy to to get to the next one. The system works the same way with what's called the other thing. Let me just go ahead and see if I'm still recording, because I have a lot of problems with the amount of space that I've got, and I need to take care not to go over it like I did like once before. Okay, so this is basically it. They have implemented a lot of nice stuff regarding the units, regarding your neighbors, you know, like this sign right here, the exclamation mark. That means that they need help. That means that they were invaded by somebody, and if you're feeling like being a nice person today, you could go to that guy and actually help him fight off the invasion. What do I mean by an invasion? Well, obviously I cannot show it right now because of the fact that it's still loading, but for example, I click this guy Gary, and obviously there are a lot of options right here. I can send a gift, I can ask him for some ore, which is a resource, and I'll come to that in a jiffy. I can go to his market, which is a market system that they have implemented and which allows players to put their resources up for sale if they need more gold, more coins, exactly, more coins. Let me just go ahead and click invade on this guy. Now, the moment that I do click invade, we're going to load his empire right now, or more his island. And here's the tooltip: choose the location of your invasion. Obviously, we can choose wherever we like, but you know, it's best to choose where there are not that many defending units. These are defenders that you can see. The more defending units you have, the tougher it will be for you to fight them off. Let me just go ahead and invade this guy right here because I'm feeling like it. And oh, it looks like it's going to be a sea battle. Of course, we're coming on to the latest improvement to Zynga games, and hopefully we'll see much more improvement in this domain as well in the future. There is a theater of battle. The theater of battle consists of either air, land, or sea. Now I'm doing this by sea because I have missions that no, actually No, wait, I have to do this by air. Sorry. Okay, so I'm at the air stage right now. Plus, each unit, there are 3 types of units: land, air, and sea. And for each type of army types, there are 3 I don't know, selectable units. In this case, we have destroyers, carriers, and torpedo boats, or gunboats, carriers, and battleships, exactly. So obviously, the game runs on a rock, paper, scissors system, and I'm still recording. Glad to hear that, to see that. The game runs on a rock, paper, scissors system, and you can see that the battleships, for example, do much more damage against the tanks, the torpedo boats, or the fighter jet planes. Obviously, I'll need for this battle 1 of each, because they have 1 of each themselves. And what I would also obviously need is some help, but I'm not sure if I can do this by my own. Let me just let me just go ahead and put down 2 bombers just to be on the safe side, although bombers are the biggest guys over here. So the game battle takes place on a round type. You select one of your guys, you hit you click on one of their guys, and once that happens, the attack commences. You hit once, then they respond with one of their units. Okay, so obviously that is done. We will need to take care of the aircraft carrier, which is the biggest. So I will select my fighter right here, which does have the bonus against them. The battling system is pretty much easy, and I'm not going to be mean about it. You know, it is Zynga, it is a Facebook game, so it's going to be probably just enough for now. So yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything, although I had a lot more to talk about. There are a lot of things that you can buy, you know. Oh yeah, the resources. I did not cover the resources. I'm sorry about that. So I won. There it is. Obviously, after winning, this zone right here is occupied by me. I get the infamy level 14 and a new type of missile attack as a special attack modus weapon. There are also single player missions. Okay, am I still recording? Okay, I'm still recording. And obviously I've done it. I also have to attack, I think, 3 more people using air units in order for me to finish that mission right there. The missions can be found on the left side, on the left bar right here of the screen, just like in many other Zynga games. Resources. Resources, you have your plain coins. This is, you know, you can build stuff with them. Buildings, which always require coins and some wood. You also have wood that you can develop from, you can get from lumber mills. And you also have special resources like uranium and iron and gold. And basically what I don't like is the fact that you can only build, as for now, ore mines that actually only make gold. But gold is not the only special resource. We also have iron, uranium, aluminium, and copper. In order to get those, you would have to do missions or, you know, go to neighbors. There's a small problem right there because it's not that easy to get the amount that you usually need. But basically it runs pretty smoothly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be making extensive reviews in which I will be talking about the game system and how it works. But right now, let's just make this a review, and I will just have to say that I'll give the graphic a 4 out of 5. The sound and music is off. Let me just turn that down right now. Sound and music isn't that important right now, but you can see it has a pretty nice ring to it, you know, a pretty, you know, army-like nice ring to it. So I'll give it a 4 as well out of 5. The gameplay is quite interesting. It's a lot more what's it called, you know, it challenges. It's a lot more challenging and rewarding as the gameplay system from Cityville was, or even from Farvel. So that is a definite 5 in this remark. And I don't know, sharing and playing with your friends, that's, you know, definitely just a 3, because we're all kind of we've all been doing this for some time right now. So thank you everybody for watching and listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more parts on this review.